Welcome back to day number 9, and today we're going to be playing even more 3-minute games as usual. So, as always, we're going to be playing A3 and H3. As mentioned, we're going to do that against probably all players under 2000, and we'll take it from there once we get our rating a bit higher up. So we've got some sort of Sicilian. Okay, play E6. Now white plays d4, okay, we'll take it, and probably go for the move b5, oops. Okay, bishop b7. I mean, the move a6 is quite useful in a lot of Sicilians, so, I mean, I'm not too unhappy with what's transpired so far. Okay, goes bishop e3, can play knight, if knight f6, e5, Let's put a bishop in b4, why not? What? Okay, I guess I'll hit the queen. I mean, it's not threatening f7 because, it's pawn on e6, so now he's got to go back, and this has to be a very good thing for us, as we're not winning a pawn. Don't really understand his decision. Okay, probably should just go long castles. Okay, knight c3, I guess. And I guess he has to play move like queen. Well, he has to move the queen, that's for sure. We can't take a pre-move this just in case. I guess he has to play something like queen d3. Queen g4, okay, fair enough. If I go knight d5, a b4, knight e3, can he play queen g7? No, because there's knight g2 there. So, perhaps we should do that, yeah. Give a check on d5. He's gonna have to take back one. a4, I'll take e3. Oh, that's a check though. I did just say this was not possible, so it's quite surprising to see this. Okay, so we have a few ways to continue here. We can play knight f4 and go back to g6. Seems logical enough. Another thing we can do is just play rook f8. Go knight f4. King d2. Well, you know what? I don't see why we shouldn't just go rook f8, because... Okay, firstly I have knight f4, so you probably have to go queen h6. I also have queen g5 threat, that's another thing. So I was gonna say, if we can do this, I can go queen g5. And now it's just a full piece for nothing at all. Okay, let's give it a check, and then we play f6, defending this pawn. Yep, okay. Oh, we had knight h3, okay. Thought it was gonna play king e3, but fair enough. Okay, now we're going to take the rook. And that is all she wrote. Yeah, I can just take this and go king d7. And next move will be rook e8, going for even more trades. Yep. Okay, king c7. Okay. Saving the material up, you should definitely trade, and this is not an exception. Forcing the trade of bishops, because otherwise f3 is going to hang. Okay. He's trying to play on, but to no avail. He's soon gonna get this pawn on f3 as well. He's gonna have to play rook e3 or something. It's not pretty. They could have taken f3. I just realized, okay, and it's now going to be... I have not made, then pretty close to it actually. Just realized you could play king f1. We can actually just pre-move this here. And that's gonna be my next move. Okay. Good game. Actually, let's do a rematch. We haven't rematched anyone throughout this game, so maybe we should do a rematch. He's lost a lot of rating. I'm totally not feeling sorry for him. Okay, so come for d5. Okay, let's play d3. d4, let's play e3. Knight c6. Okay, let's continue development. He's actually playing a bit better this game, which is okay. It's a good thing. At least we'll get a bit more of a... Wait a minute. Do I have b4? Yeah, I'll play b4. Bishop b6. I was thinking maybe b5 is winning here, yeah? Now, see, maybe he wants to go de3. And bc6, ef2. It's gonna be an interesting sacrifice, but at the same time, it is a piece. I'm going to go for it and sort of, okay, ask him what he wants to do. Because, yes, is it a bit risky? Well, it is, but at the same time, is it a central pawn? Well, it is a central pawn. So, by the principles of chess, this is supposed to be correct. Okay, I'm seeing knight e5, e3. Maybe I have to play fe3 because otherwise there could be some issues. I've just realized. Okay, let's take this pawn. d3, bishop e3. There might be bishop d4 there. I've just realized. So, okay. So it's not even giving us, too much of a choice. Actually, now we can just play e4 and he can't really do anything about this. It's looking more like a free pawn than anything, really. Just going to develop bishop e2 castle and that should just be a pawn. Okay, plays queen d6. We can hit this queen. We're going to continue developing. Okay, he wants... Well, he doesn't want knight e4 because bishop does defend the knight. So we just continue. Bishop e2. a6. Okay. So, okay, I'll take this bishop. Don't know whether I should have. Okay, it's taken with the c pawn. It's an interesting choice. Okay, I have to take, I guess. Okay, 6. I'm going to castle. Now we're just going to complete our development. Okay, rook a5. He's trying to bring pieces to the king side. I'll play knight d2. Just gonna say I don't believe him. Rook g5, I want knight f3. So, okay, plays h5. Now I'm going to start targeting this pawn on d4. Okay, I'm going to take it and take his rook. Happy days. Do I have better than... Okay, knight b5, queen a1. I can actually just go bishop e3. But I will take the rook. It's because I feel like it. So I feel like I should be able to get something here. He has to go king f8, so that's one thing. Ooh, he's getting his pawn. I will take it. Take all of them pawns. Okay. Let's start pushing. Okay, give me that. Queen d4. Well, let's just trade material. Don't mind going for a queen trade, and then we'll win the endgame very slowly. Okay, let's give a check here. Should probably speed up a bit. I'm very slow today. Let's get the king d8, of course. Okay, I'm going to start pre-moving my stuff. Don't expect him to hang anything. Okay, I'll play rook b1. Okay, let's start expanding. Pushing the pawns to glory. And that's going to just win the knight. Which is a good thing, of course. Okay, give me the knight. And give me the other knight, and give me this pawn. Give me this pawn as well. Now let's just push him. And that will be game over. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. We've got another 1300. We're gonna go with the same old opening that we went for. Goes for c5. This is a principled approach. Now let's hit this pawn. Sorry. Okay, so now it's time to think a bit. Now one approach is we can play for c4 and try to hit his center. That's definitely possible. Another approach is, well, you know what, let's play c4. I'm quite happy to go into the end games, of course. And he plays d4. I have a feeling that this a3 move will be useful at some point, because we're going to play b4. Okay, you know what, let's go for e4 and go for this sort of structure. Seems quite interesting to me. Okay, plays f5. Interesting move. Okay. You know what, let's continue with some interesting play. We're going to play g4 and put a bishop on g2. I'm not exactly sure which side I'm going to be castling on at this moment, but it does look like we have an interesting position, and really I think that's all that matters for now. I'm going to play knight g5, so I'll ask him what he's going to do with this bishop. Also, I don't want to run into e4, which I think I might have allowed on the previous move. I don't want to allow that anymore. Okay, so now go knight d2, he might have knight g4, so I can't allow that. Can I? Oh, no, I don't think I can. So if I castle, he might have h5, so something I don't really want to allow. So, okay, it's not so easy actually. You know what, I'm going to put the knight on e4. I don't think this is a good decision, but at the same time I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, so I'm going to just do it. Because you can't spend too much time in these 3-minute games, because otherwise you're going to get flagged in a better position. So something you want to avoid for sure. Just put the knight on e4. If it trades, okay, we have a playable position, and that's really all that matters in this case. So if he doesn't take on e4, which I think he definitely should take on e4. If he doesn't, we're going to play knight d2, and we're going to put our knight on e4. So that's what I think he should take. And okay, it looks like an interesting position. The chances for both sides. And good news is that he's thinking, and we're probably going to get down to a bit of a minute each. And I do fancy my chances there, especially I think I'm quite a decent bullet player, so it's not something that I'm too worried about, so to speak. He's really taking a lot of time here. Don't know what he's thinking of. Shouldn't be spending so much time on a move. I hope I'm not disconnected or something. That would be bad. But I see my connection looks pretty good. So I don't know what it's doing. This is something you shouldn't do in 3-minute games. You spend so much time. Yeah. Wait. What's going on? I'll refresh my screen. Probably I was disconnected for some reason. That's annoying. Why is it? What is going on with this? I don't know. Maybe I have to go back to home and then I can see it. I don't know. What is going on? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I guess it somehow was disconnected and I lost for some reason. It's very strange because I didn't get any notifications. It says my connection is perfect and somehow a move wasn't registered. So I guess it's a issue on chess.com's site. If that's the case, then it's very annoying indeed, but well, there's nothing much you can do. I mean, it's well known that chess.com isn't really the best site when it comes to user interface and readability. I mean, Lichess is far superior in that respect, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was another chess.com glitch. But oh well. I did choose to do the challenge on this site, so perhaps it's on me. Next time all the challenges will probably be on Lichess. If I were to do, say, another one in the future. Okay, so now I'll call it a day today and I'll sort of update you with what happened in this case. Okay, I don't know what happened. Somehow he resigned and I won, but I think this is a server problem and it should be resolved probably in the next session. So I'll update you on what really happened here, and yeah, I think it's best to call it a day right now. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again tomorrow.